I'm here to do a reading for the collective. This is just general guidance. So welcome in. Welcome, welcome. All right. So I am just cleansing the energy and I'm just cleansing the energy and getting ready here to pull a few cards and see what the guidance is today. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome. So I'm just going to do a general card pull, some general guidance for the collective, and then I can do a couple of personal card pulls for whomever is in the chat after that, okay? All right, so let's start with this. Hope everybody is staying safe out there. Hope everybody's doing well. All right, so today is the 12th of June. This is a timeless reading. What would Spirit like the collective to know? Okay, so it's talking about ground yourself. Okay, ground yourself, and it says, being distracted, unfocused, tired, irritated, and impatient are all signs that you're ungrounded. Now is the time to become centered and allow Spirit to help you ground yourself and reconnect with the divine source. Okay, and we just got through, we're still in that full moon energy, which I don't know about you guys, but I felt pretty tired from full moons. Sometimes they make me feel like really like a little sleepy. So definitely it's a good time to ground yourself. I like to really ground myself around the full moon all the time, stay grounded, but especially with that full moon energy, and just release it all to nature. Okay, so I'm going to read this to you here. Ground yourself. Being distracted, unfocused, tired, irritated, and impatient are all signs that you're ungrounded. Now is the time to become centered and allow Spirit to help you ground yourself and reconnect with the divine source. Spirit has carefully selected this card for a reason. It's now vital for you to ground yourself in order to clear your head and stop the racing, frenetic, chaotic thoughts that are sending you in a million different directions. It's time to take a firm step back so you can think clearly again and achieve your full potential. You need to reconnect with the divine source, but to do so, you have to ground and center yourself. Spend some time in the peace and tranquility of nature, whether that's in the countryside or by the beach, so you can be with yourself. Walk barefoot on Mother Earth when you can, or dig your hands deep into her soil by gardening. Take time to meditate, breathe, and absorb the healing qualities of stillness and serenity. By grounding yourself, you're also aligning with your highest soul's purpose, and yet you're still keeping both feet firmly on the ground. All right. Okay, so let's see what the tarot has to say. Sorry, I had to use a different tripod tonight, and it's like a little bit like, woo. Ground yourself. Definitely. Okay. The importance of doing that. It's amazing how refreshing that can feel when you ground yourself, or like a salt bath. I like to, like, if you can get your feet into bare nature on the grass, it's such a relaxing, beautiful feeling to connect with nature. All right, so let's see what other messages are coming in. This is just collective general guidance. Please take what resonates and leave the rest for somebody else who needs it. Okay, so what other messages does the collective need to know, please and thank you? Hello, hi. What messages does the collective need to know, please and thank you? Hi guys, welcome. Welcome in. There's something here about standing your ground with a feminine energy who's like really nasty. Okay, somebody who's really strong-willed, somebody who's throwing a temper tantrum here, very demanding, pessimistic. Okay? Wow. This is why they're talking about grounding. I think there's some sort of a solution that's going to come in though. And they're saying you just have to stand up for yourself here, okay? There's going to be some sort of a harmonious outcome and cooperation and a solution, but there was a really negative, demanding feminine energy around this situation, okay? What else does the collective need to know, please and thank you? There's some sort of an internal change, a transformation that's coming. You're going through a rebirth and a metamorphosis. There's like a purging going on here. Okay, tell me more. What's coming in for the collective? Yeah, I shuffled really well. Let me just I just feel the need to like reshuffle here again. What does the collective need to know at this time for their greatest and highest good? It's really time to clear and purge something. There's like transformation that's emerging, okay? Some good karma is coming in for somebody here, and I feel like Spirit is balancing the scales. Okay, there's some sort of also consequences for somebody else. I feel some sort of consequences with regards to this Queen of Swords or this Queen of Wands in the reversed. Okay. I don't know if you've been having issues with some sort of negative, strong-willed individual here. Tell me more. What else is coming in? Oh. There's some sort of manipulative masculine energy as well. I feel like there's a masculine and feminine working together. The masculine energy here is just like completely emotionally unavailable and very moody and manipulative. Okay. What else can you tell us, please and thank you, for the collective at this time? Yeah, there's been like a really unhappy family life. There's just been like imbalance. There's been a lot of like a false sense of security. There's something that's falling apart here around some family. I feel like justice is coming in and is going to take over because there's been something really unfair. And I feel like this has been some sort of transformation. Somebody's going to have a rebirth. And this is just like a purge that's going on here. Okay? They're just asking you here to some people are being like really tight with money, really restrictive with money. I feel like this is also controlling. Like people that are trying to like hoard. There's a lot of greed that's going on here with this masculine energy who's being moody and like manipulative. What's the advice here for the collective? What's the advice for the collective? Man, I feel like this feminine energy is like just like pushing and driving the masculine energy to like encouraging it, like fueling him to be this way, okay? It's really sick. And I feel like the laws of karma are just like, yeah, like this, they see what's going on and they see that somebody's not being fair. There's going to be some sort of a financial loss for somebody here. There's a lot of money concerns going on. They're just asking you here to have strength, to also find some courage, okay? Believe in yourself at this time. And there's some sort of, I feel like this manipulative couple is they're thinking very small. And they're trying to block somebody who's like expanding, okay? So please watch out for this, however this pertains to you. Tell me what the overall outcome is for this situation. What is the overall outcome for this situation, please? They're trying to make somebody have some sort of like regress and restrict them, stall their forward progress. Or it's like making you want to go back to them, like making you feel like you need them, this type of thing. It's pretty sick. I feel like there's like a higher authority that's going to step in and help you move forward. Okay? Yeah. Keep giving yourself, staying grounded. And I see a lot of like higher powers really working on your behalf, but you do have somebody who's stepping in to help you move forward. So you are supported. Okay. Tell me a little bit more, please, Spirit. What's going on? That's too many. Tell me what else is going on or any other advice. Okay, so it's really important at this time, if this is something you believe in, okay, so somebody, I feel like there is somebody who's creating a lot of bad karma for themselves. Okay, hello, welcome in. And so there's somebody who is being manipulative. They're being very moody. And this couple, this Queen of Wands in the reverse and the King of Cups in reversed, are going to end up having something go bad for them. Okay? And it's talking about, here on this card, it says you cause most of your problems or most bad things that happen to yourself. So I have a feeling like some sort of justice is like the scales are going to be balanced and something is going to go like there's fairness that's going to be balanced out here. Okay. And so anything that might happen is because they are creating and like percolating in this negative energy of manipulation, and the bad karma is going to go back onto them. Okay, however that relates in your story. So they're just asking you here to possess a talisman to amplify your positive vibes. So during this time, they're also asking you to step into your courage and your strength. Okay. Let me just close this here. And this might help you here to, for example, I like to wear onyx. And I like my tourmalines and I like the amethysts. Okay, so make sure that you're staying protected. Okay, I have this talisman, anything, and put it in your pocket, put it in your purse as protection for yourself. Okay, possess a talisman to amplify positive vibes. Alrighty, and let me try to have a better look at who is this Manipulative. What can you tell us about this manipulative energy? Who is this? So the collective can be careful. Looks like somebody with like, I'm seeing a feminine energy, dark eyes, brown hair, light skin, and somebody who has like birthmarks or a mole. Okay. Somebody who could have some type of tooth gap or something sort of different about their teeth. Okay. It could be like your baby mama, baby daddy, this type of thing, or somebody within your family. All right. What else can you tell us about this manipulative couple? Oh. Somebody who's kind of like, somebody who's bald, somebody who's sort of like an average build, and somebody who could be, so I feel like there's a few people involved here, and somebody who has like a stockier build. Okay. All right. So yeah, there's some sort of like issues going on here with somebody. This feels definitely like full moon energy, just like people attacking somebody here. Okay, but somebody's stepping in to protect you, and there's going to be smooth sailing. You're coming into smooth sailing here. Okay. Somebody's got your back here. I feel like Spirit's got your back. Like you've got like some sort of, like a lot of divine protection here. Somebody's trying to trap you. Yeah. Okay. This is, somebody's really trying to trap somebody and like make them sad, make them depressed, put them like, entrap them, keep them enslaved. Okay. This could be some sort of a past life connection that in this life, I feel like what's going to happen, there's somebody who's suffering with, or somebody who's going to want to try to tempt you into, or like trick you. This can be like fear trap, guilt trap you. Okay. Watch out for this. But I really feel that you're going to get a lot of insights in your dreams. Okay. So please be mindful of what you're receiving in your dreams as well. This is a matter of you just alchemizing this energy. I feel like this is part of a life lesson, some sort of like understanding. It's like this, what this karmic pair are doing to somebody, these nasty pair, is actually teaching somebody like a lot about their inner work. They're having to learn how to alchemize things, not to fall into fear traps, guilt traps, this type of thing. Okay. So that's this like pushing and trying to pressure and bully energy is actually turning somebody into a beautiful diamond. Okay. It's all part of a spiritual lesson. And you're going to be smooth sailing. You're moving on and everything is going to be cool for you. Moving forward, moving on with protection. A lot of protection. Okay. Because they see that I just heard what goes around comes around for somebody. Okay. Divine justice. Divine justice. All right. So I hope that helps. And that's just some general guidance. Okay. Is there anybody that would like to have a quick mini read, and I'll pull a couple cards? I'll just wait a few minutes for anybody who wants to have a quick couple card reading. If you want to put a heart beside your name, or you want to just put a question, like put your question in the comments. And if not, I am just going to close out the live. Hello, welcome in, welcome in. Hi, just let me know if you want me to read a quick mini reading for you, and I would be happy to do that. Hello, the red thread. How are you this evening? Would you like me to pull a couple of cards for you? Okay, Absolutely. Okay, so what? Great. Okay, let's see. What can the red thread expect for their crush this year? What's coming up in love? Whoop. Let me just see. Let me see what this one is. Oh. I feel like, let me see what else is coming out for the red thread and their crush. So I'm seeing there's going to have to be a choice here, and just work on your manifestation. It's really important right now to really focus on, because I feel like somebody's a little bit undecided, okay, like who you want to go towards at this time. So it's really important that you really focus your manifestations, because you do have a King of Pentacles that is like interested in you. And I think it's a matter of you deciding. Somebody looks a little bit decisive, but this King of Pentacles, it's a little bit slow going, okay? But you could be dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, or a Taurus. But somebody is very interested, I'm seeing here. And this is somebody loyal, but a little likes to take things a little bit slow. So what else for the red thread and their crush? Okay. I'm seeing that you're stressing a lot about this, but the crush is actually wants to move slower, but very interested. This is what I'm seeing, okay? Yes, you're welcome. What else for the red thread and their crush? What's coming in for the red thread and their crush? Somebody really needs to open up here. And somebody needs to take a little bit more action, I'm seeing as well too. Okay? And also, the crush I'm seeing is like not a tricky person. And if this is somebody who will be loyal, just they want to go slow. But I think there needs to be a little bit more involvement, like more, you might have to do, like be a little bit more involved and take a little bit more action with this person, okay? Oh, yeah. Well, there's going to be like some sort of love offer. Somebody is going to be reaching out and expressing some love. It's sweet. It's really sweet. And I like this. It's really nice. Oh, yeah. So I see a Page of Cups here and a Ten of Cups coming in. Okay? So this could really be a relationship coming together. I feel like you have to show some interest, and you're going to have to take a little bit of initiative as well. But your crush is really like, I'm hearing like smitten. So is also interested. So it's definitely like somebody who likes you back, is really interested. And this could be like a really beautiful family coming up here and a beautiful connection together. Ten of Cups. And with a lot of happiness there, and like a really lot of sweet energy, okay? So it's time to open up. Don't close yourself off, and just open up. All right, I hope that helps. Oh yeah, let me double check, but absolutely. Could they have a relationship this year? Let me just get a love note. Tell me more about this connection. Okay, so tell me about the Ten of Cups here. Tell me about the Ten of Cups. Wow. Yeah, definitely. I think this could happen this year, like soon. I'm feeling soon. And remember to like not overgive in the connection. Kind of like, yeah, don't be too like overly eager or overgiving. Okay. Also make this person, I feel like this person needs to work a little bit for this as well. It says, "You're too nice. I don't deserve your kindness." So just, and this is so sweet. This is such a sweet energy. So I feel like it has to be like a real nice, it's not going to be rushed, but I feel like it's going to be like, this feels, you're free in the moment of choice. So I feel like this definitely within the year. Absolutely within the year. I feel like this is soon. Okay. Like within, I don't think any longer than like 8 months. Like I feel it's like in a shorter time. It depends if you open up, if you can open up and you're willing as well to, you know, take some initiative with this person. Okay, wonderful. You're welcome. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. This is definitely something that's going to be worth putting in the time and energy and building on. Okay? All right, I hope that helps. Okay, guys, so oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right, guys, I think I am going to close up the live for this evening. Thank you guys so much. You have a nice evening too. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And I appreciate your likes, your comments, your subscribes. I hope this helped you guys. I do go live periodically, so just be on the lookout for those. And I'm sending you guys a lot of love and light. Take care and stay safe.